Jackie, thank you very much for joining us this morning. It's really lovely to see you.
Cool.
For people who don't know, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do, and obviously the name of your business?
Sure, Rachel, it's great to see you again. Yes, Jackie Groundsell. I run a support network for business women, which we are now in our 23rd year. I just can't, and it's called 1230, the Women's Company. I also have a radio show, which is on a weekly basis. So the meetings are monthly, and we also have events. We've got this year, again, by popular demand, an event called Evolution of Finance for Business Women. And it's great just to be able to support business women all the way. I just had an email this morning for somebody saying that she wants to become a member, and she just went, thank you so much.
Wow.
I'm sure you find this yourself when you've done a video and people come back to you and say how pleased they are with it. It's really rewarding.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's that sort of moment of cementing, this is why I do this. I'm like supporting others is exactly what your business is all about.
Yeah.
I mean, have you got a success story that exemplifies why business networking
Have I got a success story for you? This will blow your mind, I tell you, because I was told the outcome of a collection this year, and I just went, whoa. Anyway, a friend of mine and business colleague who I've known for many years is working with a company in the city. They are a tech company owned by a Korean couple, absolutely lovely people, and she's working for them. And she asked me last year, could I recommend any business coaches who had slight tech knowledge? So two people that I put forward, one was Ali Meehan, who runs Costa Women in Spain, and she and I collaborated for many years, 9 years, doing an event over there. And also another lady called Tina Neve. Now, I know that Ali was very successful in her application, and she got some clients and is still working with them as a business coach for people. And Tina contacted me early this year. Well, actually, the first thing I got was a photograph from my friend, Dr. Juliana Topazli, of the two of them. And I thought, oh, that's nice. I wonder where they are. And apparently they were at this big exhibition, and Juliana, the company she's working with, had established an award scheme. And Tina had gone forward initially rather reluctantly and applied for this award. And she got silver prize. She got the silver award. So she sent me this email saying, I must take you to lunch. I said, oh, that'd be fab. So she chose this rather divine place that's near us to go to. And she picked me up, and as we're driving along, I said to her, well, what is this award? Thinking she described this award to me, you see. So she said, well, it's a money award. And I said, oh, fantastic. That just blows everything. And I said, oh. So I was so thrilled for her. And the process of this award wasn't just get your mates to vote for you. It was a really stringent, thorough process, and well deserved by the three people who actually succeeded in winning it. So yeah, I mean, I just feel now I'm feeling all sort of goosey because I think I'm so delighted for her.
Yeah, that's incredible. And that's what networking does, right? It's not always just the people in the room, it's who those people know. Absolutely. And how you can sort of really support those around you with the connections you have and the 10 connections they have.
Yeah, no, totally. And people often don't realise that, particularly when they're starting out. I have had people say to me, but I don't know anybody. Well, it might be a mum. So she must know other mums. Yeah. She must go to the shops, and people sometimes dismiss those connections because networking isn't just about formal networking. People have said to me in the past, well, when did you start networking? What would your response be to that, Rachel?
Oh, I would have thought of like an event that I went to, exactly like you say, like a breakfast network or something like that. That's my immediate thought.
Yeah. Well, my response is when I was born. If you think about it, networking is about communication, isn't it? And when you're born, you've got to communicate. I'm hungry. My nappy is changing. Whatever's going on there.
Yeah, yeah, it's a great way of looking at it. And the thing is networking doesn't have to be this strategic, like stringent, sort of very strict in a room, one-to-one, like move, you know, in that formal way. Like I've done networking that, I've been out in a karaoke bar, and we've all gone out after an event we've been at, and that networking that we've then continued our conversations whilst chilling, and has then led to more, in fact, bigger phenomenal events, because they've got to know me. You stop selling your business, you start to sell yourself.
Yeah, no, totally. And that's very much what our networking is about. It's about building relationships, exactly how you described. You can be anywhere, absolutely anywhere. It doesn't have to be a formal event. I mean, this is what I'm really looking forward to at the Kent Business Show, because Carol said to me, I said, can I do X, Y, Z? And she said, well, Jackie, you can do what you like. I thought, oh, that's great. Thank you very much. So what we're doing is we're going to have a bit of I'm bringing some colleagues with me. So Sian Murphy, who is your patch, I know you know her very well. She's going to be one of those, along with Carol Pike and another lady called Helen Manchip. And we're going to have a bit of a discussion session with everybody who's going to be joining us that day in the networking hub area. And also I'm going to be doing some bingo networking, or networking bingo, which is a bit different to the speed networking that we joined at the event where we met. So that'll be a bit different as well, and is proving very popular.
Amazing. Oh, I was going to say, I have seen you do speed networking with your oinky pig that was squeaking away. And I've got to say, at that point, we were recording, obviously, our podcast, doing a similar sort of setup to what we're doing at the Kent Business Show. And
So
I was like, I want to be in there. I want to be like, why is she honking? I want to be. And it was such an incredible way to get people interested as well. As soon as you honked that, people's ears and eyes were like, what is going on? I need to be there. And you had, I think it was about 20 people, with 10 people rotating round. And just quick fire speed networking, really.
Yeah, and that's the thing, so sometimes I'm able to do a bit of a mini workshop before the speed networking. And in that, what we look at is the important information that you need to include into your introduction. And at our meetings, people get the opportunity to do a 1-minute introduction, but they don't actually have to fill it up. If they can get their message over in 10 seconds, that's fine as well. But with the mini workshop, what we work to is that it's going to be a 1 minute. And then I say to them, okay, we're going to do speed networking now, and it's going to be 30 seconds. And they all go, and they think, oh, I've got to say what I planned in double speed, but no, it's not. So, they get a good mix and match of whatever opportunities, wherever they are, to be able to overcome any particular nerves that they might have. One of the events that I went to where I was running the speed networking, a young woman came up to me afterwards and she said, thank you so much for doing that. She'd come with her mum because they were in business together. They were in business together, and she really hadn't wanted to do this networking thing. But she said with the speed networking, she said, I had to do it. I had to move around quickly. And she said she'd got such a lot from it and enjoyed it, and had overcome a lot of fears in that way. So I was happy about that.
Well, I suppose that leads on to my next question, really. So I was going to ask about what opportunities there are by people coming to the business show on the 13th of March and attending your networking bingo and things like that. So obviously overcoming fear, building confidence. What else can people get from that?
We're going to have a discussion, which I don't want to share with you at the moment, the topic, just because it will give too much away. But I think people will be it's something I've written a blog about recently, and I think it is something that comes up quite a lot. So I think that's going to be useful. What they will get is the opportunity to discuss that and to hear their views and what they think, and maybe change my views. I don't know. And also with the networking bingo, what happens, it is a bingo sheet with lots of questions on, with fun questions and serious questions as well. And they go round to everybody to find, I mean, just for example, a silly one is find somebody who's got blue eyes. Okay. So you sort of go around in an environment like that. So from that, everybody will get the opportunity to discuss in a fun way and to sort of meet each other. But also then, having made that initial contact, they can then go on and go and have a coffee or do whatever they want afterwards in more open networking. Plus the fact, because it's bingo, there's a prize. So
there you go. I'm in. See, immediately, as soon as you said about blue eyes, my head went, oh, I wonder if Victoria Galvin from the Chamber will be there, because she wears those wonderful blue contacts that really make her eyes pop.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and you think, and it's almost, to me, it's like her brand of her blue eyes. So immediately I'd be like, right, where is she? I'd go find her.
Yeah, I didn't know she did that. I've seen actually, you know, when the reels are on social media, there's a guy particularly who really flirts with the camera, and his eyes are bright blue and sparkle. And I'm thinking, how does he do that? Because that can't be natural. So yeah, maybe that's what he does.
Maybe. I should get some orange ones to go with our branding. I think that would
that's
be a talking point, wouldn't it?
That'd be a bit scary though. But
you could do pink to match your hair. We'd all have contact.
We'd be a right pair, wouldn't we?
Yeah, I love it. Colours of the rainbows all in our eyes.
Oh gosh.
So Jackie, what do you believe events like the Kent Business Show bring business professionals, and how can they maximise their attendance on that day?
I mean, it's amazing. It's an amazing day, and there's a whole variety of different speakers there. So I would urge everybody to be there first thing. I think it's at 9:30 start. I can't remember now. You know, get as much out of it as you possibly can by listening to all the speakers and the gems that they're going to be able to share. But if you can't make the whole day, just be there for whatever time you can, because whatever time you get there, you will get a huge amount from it. And certainly from the networking side, not just our hub, but obviously wandering around and sort of talking to people, you're going to get a huge amount on that side as well. So it's always a fantastic day in a great venue. So yeah, I would urge everybody to take time, book in, and I think a lot of the sessions and my session, you can actually register and book in for that, as well as the event itself, the whole thing is free, which is just awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they've got some incredible speakers, as you say. And we're really looking forward. Jackie, I do hope that you'll come and join me again in the studio on the day. Come and find us. Let us know how it's all been on the day for you. But in the meantime, thank you very, very much. We look forward to seeing you on the 13th of March. And we'll put all Jackie's details within this video, and you can book on and find out how you can find out more about 12:30 networking.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Rachel.